Hello, this is Jim. Welcome to video number 2 of OneWebStrategy2, the end in mind. Think with the end in mind. We've all heard it, and this is something that's really helped me. It definitely helps you in good times and bad, so let's talk about it. Begin with the end in mind from Stephen Covey, 7 Habits of Effective People. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind. So what do you want to be when you grow up, when you get older? Maybe it's 6 months, maybe it's a year, maybe it's 10 years down the road. That may be, trite, but you gotta think what you want to be, and then be honest. Think about what it means to you and why it means to you. Based on imagination. It's a simple thing. We all have an imagination. It keeps us. It gives us the ability to envision in your mind what you can't practically see. It gives you that kind of false confidence that we all need to do something great. Is based on the principles that all things are created twice. So think about it. Anything in your life you've already done. You thought about it in some way or another, good things or bad things. You created it. If you don't make a conscious effort to visualize what you want or who you want to be, then you empower other things or other circumstances to do it to you. So in a way, you're almost the victim, or your things are done to you instead of you doing it to life. Does that make sense? It's about connecting again with your own uniqueness, what you want, define it, use your own personal, moral, and ethical guidelines. Make sure that it's happy. Happiness is at the root of it, your happiness, not others. And fulfill yourself, your needs, your ideas, your goals. Begin with it end in mind. It means to begin each day, each task, or each project with a clear vision of your desired direction and a destination, and then continue by flexing your proactive muscles, your visualization, your memory, your action muscles. One of the best ways to do this is to develop a personal mission statement. There's other ways. It focuses on what you want to be and do. It's your plan for success. Create your own destiny and secure the future of your future. Secure what you want to vision. Spend some time on it. Okay, by this date, by this time, I want this to be in place. So then act like it's already there. Act like the end is already there. Act like you are that person at that period of time. Then reverse engineer it. Work backwards. What action do I have to take today to get to be that person at that time? Okay, so you know what? For a long time I read Stephen Covey and other people, and I didn't know where to start. Okay, that sounds good. Begin with the end in mind. Have something in mind. Sometimes that's easy, sometimes it's not, but I wasn't really sure how to visualize or how many times. I didn't want to do it wrong, so sometimes I just didn't do it. So, actually it was a couple years later I read Manifesting Change by Mike Dooley. And in the back of that book, it's probably the last 5 pages, I think, he gives a good example. To follow is an example from Mike Dooley's book, Manifesting Change. I've paraphrased it, I've modified it to fit myself. But it's definitely based on his example. I want to give him due credit. Definitely, I suggest you buy his book, Manifesting Change, or take it out at a library or check it out somewhere. This is based on his example, and I thank Mike Dooley. Check him out at www.tut.com. Before I say, Mike Dooley makes a point of saying not to be specific in some cases, and other times he says be specific. I'm still not sure what there's a lot of differing opinions. Maybe someone will say, you gotta be specific. You gotta say, by January 1st of next year, I want $10,000 in my account, and I want a blue Chevy Corvette in my driveway, blah, blah, blah. His point is, it may limit you. So you're asking for the blue Corvette and $10,000. What if there's more available? What if the universe can provide more things? What if you're capable of more things? Maybe you're limiting yourself. So what are you really asking for? Let's say you ask or visualize or want $100,000. That's fine. Maybe the reason you're doing it, you want to be happy, you want abundance. So why not pull back and focus on what you really want, the happiness and the abundance. You don't really want the $100,000 necessarily. You want what it gives you. You want the happiness from the $100,000. So I'm trying to keep it general in this example. You can make it more specific if you need to. Vision 1 by Jim, based on Mike Dooley. Imagine sitting on a warm, inviting veranda at a beach house. You can hear the waves and seagulls crying. Feel the warm breeze on your skin. It feels great. The veranda is beautifully made with details and beautiful furniture. A candle and a light sit over in the corner. Again, you feel the breeze, feel a warm breeze on your skin. You smell the sea air a little bit, and you catch a good whiff of some food that's on the grill back in the house. The sun is setting and there's a gentle song playing in the background. You can barely hear it. You have a huge smile on your face. You're beaming with joy. You almost can't stop the smile from your face. It's like your friends say to you sometimes, wipe that grin off your face. In a way, you can't. You're beaming with joy because the house behind you, this beautiful beach house, the house behind you is filled with all the people that you love most and that they love you. You're feeling so much joy that a tear wells up in your eye. You relish why these dear people have gathered, and each is there because they love you as much as you love them. They're here to help you celebrate all the fantastic changes that have been sweeping through your life. These changes have shocked them as much as they have shocked you in a very good way. These changes have quickly brought you happiness. These changes have brought you joy. These changes have brought you wealth and abundance. They've brought them to you quickly and easily. Wow, feel the relief. You feel relief. You feel such relief. You know, the past years were tough. The economic challenges, the economy, the job market. You had challenges personally. You didn't think this type of abundance and wealth could come to you this quickly. It has. You feel proud of your persistence. You worked hard. You were creative. You made an effort. You treat people well. You always have. You've connected and reached out to them. You're proud of your accomplishments. You use your brains, use your personality, use all kinds of things, and you've accomplished it. You've brought yourself to this point. You've arrived in some ways. You know, you feel lucky. A lot of hard work went into this, a lot of effort, a lot of action, but in many ways you feel lucky. Things just kind of happen. You feel blessed. You know, something inside yourself, that power, that spirit of yours, that enthusiasm, that inspiration guided you here, and you feel blessed. You feel connected to the people around you. You know, the strangers that you interact with, you build rapport quickly. You ask them questions, you listen well, you engage them, and you build rapport and you feel connected to them. Certainly the people in your life, your family, your friends, your coworkers and colleagues and vendors, you do the same. You interact with them, you ask them personal questions, you care about them, you engage and talk to them, and you listen. And you treat them with respect and care and love. You know, you even feel connected to nature, just the nature around you. You go outside when you're just at home, when you're working. You feel connected, you know, whatever you want to call it, the universe, the God, the spirit inside you. It's kind of all the same. You're connected. You are connected to the source. You are the source in many ways, and you're connected to the source. It is not separate. It is not something you have to reach out and ask for. You are connected to the source, and you can get to it. You know, these experiences that you had in the past few years, these challenges and these things that you have overcome so well and you've been persistent through. These experiences have brought you wisdom. They've brought you patience. You're able to face life now with humor. You can laugh about things that you face each day. You can laugh about things in the past. And guess what? You can share this humor with others and help them laugh. One of the best things you have right now is gratitude. Deeply grateful. You make a promise to yourself while sitting there in that beautiful beach house that never again, for the rest of your life, will you ever let yourself forget how swiftly things can change for the better. Right now, it's as if all good things in your life, every cup is overflowing. There's plentiful good things in life. There's plenty laughter. There's plenty good times. There's plenty happiness. There's plenty cash. There's abundance. You have thousands of dollars more left over after you pay the bills. Every month, there is abundance. You have thousands of dollars left over after you pay the bills. What a wonderful thing. You have extra cash to save, spend, or invest each month. You can donate it. You can share it. So you pay the bills, and there's money left over. Lots of it, thousands of dollars each month. Isn't that a wonderful feeling? That's exciting. You can buy a business, invest in a business, save money for the emergency, cash reserves, and a checking account, CD, I don't care. Invest in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, options, real estate, investment trusts, whatever. Buy an investment property. Save it, spend it, invest it. Buy some clothes that you want to buy. Buy a gift for someone special. Buy that little trinket that really doesn't necessarily cost that much, but it means a lot to someone. Buy the jewelry for someone special. Wait a second. Let's talk about life. Right now, at this point in your life, you love your life. You're like, yeah, man, I love my life. I love what I do each day. I love my schedule. I'm in control of my schedule. I have freedom. You love your life, man. You really love your mate. You love that person. You love that person in your life. Your mate supports you, loves you, laughs at your jokes. You love your children. You love your family, man. Take a moment for that. That's really incredible. You have what so many people want. You have what so many people might never have or haven't ever had. You love your work and you feel fulfilled. You're even creatively fulfilled. So you love your work. It gives you a good income. And it satisfies you. It fulfills you creatively. It satisfies you internally. And you know what? Obviously, work's not everything. And you've never laughed so hard. You've never had so many friends. Life is good. Virtually everything you've ever wished for has come to pass. You think about that for a second. It kind of gives you a shock and awe of some sort. For many years, you wanted material things. They're less important now, but you can buy them when you want them. You wanted extra cash each month. You have it. You have control over your schedule, control over your life. You're taking care of your body and your health better. Virtually everything you've ever wished for has come to pass. It's really cool. You take a moment to think how grateful you are for your friends. People that share meals with you. You go and exercise and do fun things with them and laugh with them. Your family. People that have supported you and been through the good things and bad things and the losses and the loves, the births and the challenges in your work, and your spouse, your kids, man, every day little things mean a lot. Your career, you're happy for your work and your income, your good health. You're alive today and you're improving your health each day with good choices of food, good choices of exercise, and portion control, and just eating the right things. Your income and your positive cash flow, that means a lot, man. It just seems like a simple thing, but it gives you that has provided so much leverage, so much possibilities. You have income now, you have cash flow, you have positive cash flow. So you can choose what you want to do each day. You don't have to work each day. You can choose to buy things, to give things away, to travel, to go away with the kids, or with the family, with the friends. You can go out to a happy hour. You can go out to a ball game. You can go out to a concert. You can give gifts. You can help charities. You know, you recall that things were once tough, but now you realize that you had to go through all that to get where you are today. All that stuff you went through has given you the knowledge, the experience, the wisdom, and the perspective. You have multiple streams of income right now. You no longer need to worry about one source. Feel the relief. Feel how good that is. Feel the confidence. How are you sitting, man? Just feel how confident you are. The shoulders, your posture right now. Your breathing. It's relaxed. You feel confident. You feel relief. Feel the strength, the positive, the momentum. You know, it almost seems like you cracked some code or some kind of secret. You cracked the code like a month or so ago, and in your recent past sometime you cracked some kind of code. Maybe it was something that built up over time. Maybe it was just one action or one thing you did. But it led you to this abundance. It led you to this happiness and this wealth. It seems so much easier, man. It just seems easier. You know, you work so hard sometimes back in a year or two ago and putting in lots of effort, spinning your wheels, but then something happened and you got this abundance, you got this wealth, and you got this happiness, and it seems easier, and it seems easier. You can create more wealth and cash flow now, and it's easier. And the cool part is, you have this cash and cash flow, and you have friends and a life with laughter. You can spend the money with them and have fun with them. You can travel when you want, where you want, with your families and friends. Yeah, it's fun. You can go to DC for the weekend, hit some museums. You can go to colonial places with the kids and do some historical trips. Maybe you take a flight and go to the beach or hit some parks or whatever. You're able to creatively act and help others. You can volunteer, you can take time, you can teach people. You can give them solutions and help them solve their problems. And sometimes they even pay you for it. And it's neat. Each day you take a moment and you think about it, and you come across things. You're just doing things normally, kind of in your zone, and you see things that the world is conspiring to bring you good things each day. It's like you're lucky, man. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened to me. That is so cool. The world is conspiring to bring good things to me each day. That's cool. Think about all this. Think about all this, man. You wanted this. That is cool. Think about it. Think where you are. You have arrived, man. You have arrived. Think about Rocky in the movie when he's up at the top of the steps there in Philadelphia. He's raising his arms up high, man. Yes, he's ready. Act as if you already have it. Act as if you feel now you suddenly and completely realize that as relieved and relaxed and happy as abundant as you feel good right now. All these good things have happened. They've already happened to you. You know for certain that life will continue to get better and better forever and ever. Think about something you imagine that you can't do. You think you can't do, but you would like to be able to do it. How would you stand if you knew you could do it? If you were certain? How would you talk? How would you breathe? Right now, put your whole physiology, put your whole body in that posture. Give you that message. Make your whole body, your stance, your breathing, your face, make it all reflect how you would feel if you were able to do that thing. Maybe it's talk to someone, maybe it's something daring, maybe it's just a sales call, maybe it's helping another person or loving another person. Stand, breathe, act, talk, and walk as if you knew you could do it. You were certain. Note the difference between this state that you're in and the one that you were in. If you are congruently maintaining the right physiology. You will feel as if you could handle what you didn't think you could before. These past 2 pages have been a quote from Unlimited Power, the book by Tony Robbins, page 153. I thank you for watching this. I sincerely hope it helps you. I ask you, what's your vision? Share it with me. Take this one, make a new one, use parts of this, or just start from scratch. I don't care, but I want to see some good visions. I want to hear some good visions and share them with me. Let's make some cool stuff up together. Let's work together. Post it at OneWebStrategy2 or email me. I want to thank you. I want to wish you the best. I'm going to end this.